a benevolent European based at Disneyland and me, where we are looking back today on the 20th anniversary of Disneyland Paris. Oh yes, absolutely wonderful times. Now, I kind of feel, well, looking back at that anniversary, I feel this was the game changer. Yes, this was the moment where, particularly in terms of entertainment, we were able to step up and say, this is what we can do. Yeah, this is what we can do. And it's absolutely amazing and stunning. Yeah. Particularly in terms of obviously Disney Dreams. Yep. Do we want to start there? Do we want to say it? Actually, no, we can do something first. Because I think we can start with the celebration train real quickly. The celebration train. Yes. In its final iteration, the celebration train, and by this point, it just literally looks like an explosion in the paint factory. Really? Yeah. Let me bring it up for you. Oh, yeah. Oh dear, yeah. It's like a rainbow here. Yes, in a way, yeah. And I love rainbows. Rainbows are lovely, and of course, I'm not just talking about the TV show. Yes, of course, bungle. Yes. Yeah, but it just looked like an explosion in a paint factory. And what I really don't like is how they changed the music to it, because up until that point, it had its own beautiful soundtrack, which was just loved. Here, they created like a new song for it, but it was just so repetitive. It just, oh my god. It literally was like, if I heard that song on the radio, I would have to throw the radio out the window. That's how bad it was. It was just constant repetitive, over and over and over and over. Just got scraped on you. I can see the image of our costumes. Can I? Yes, go ahead. Learn up to clear. Yeah. So obviously, these anniversary costumes were very interesting. Everybody wearing magician outfit. Yeah, I think the idea that the theme was all about this anniversary was kind of all like magic. Yeah. So everyone got to dress up as magicians, which was lovely. I thought they were really lovely. Lovely. And the colours were interesting. You know how Mickey and Minnie kept the same colours they had in Once Upon, for the 15th. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mickey being the purple, Minnie the pink. Yeah, that was really fun. Should I tell you who my favourite was in our anniversary costume? Which one? It was Goofy. Really? Yeah. Green's not your colour. I know, green's not my colour. I don't like green, but I just felt he kind of had the best sort of blend of the colours. They I thought worked really well. I looked at thought Goofy can so pull that look off. It was absolutely brilliant. Brilliant there. Daisy was a close second. Really? Yeah, Daisy was a close second. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, Daisy was kind of a close second for similar reasons. That her colours blended well, just as Goofy's did. And I thought that slowest to become me was that sort of stood out the most. So if they done a full plush range of all you guys, I wouldn't have gone for the Mickey. I would have gone for Goofy and Daisy in those costumes. Because I thought those two pulled them off. I thought, yeah, it was really stunning, just so memorising, so beautiful, so magical. I just didn't like Chip and Dale's. Yeah, I think they were a bit too bright. Yeah, they were a bit too bright. Plus, wasn't Donald already? Donald was a mixture of blue and red, so he already had someone in blue. So it's like, yeah. Well, what Chip and Dale got is more turquoise, which is kind of really sort of standing out here. Yeah, it's always like it's quite a bit blinding. Yeah, so, but I thought but I just loved the costumes they had. We had it was so amazing, so dazzling, and it was just absolutely brilliant. Do you have a favourite character in their costume? Ooh, because I've done mine. So do you want if you got one? I thought they were all really stunning. Me, I didn't really have a particular favourite, but I just thought they were just look memorising. Okay, yeah. So, talking of costumes, let's go parade. Yeah. Yeah. This did not end well. I loved Once Upon a Dream Parade, right? And obviously was prepared for the Kyra about 2011 was kind of prepared for the mindset of, well, next year's going to be 2012's going to be parade, going to be next year 2012's going to be anniversary year. Chances are we might get a new parade. If we do, we're going to lose this one. And I was not really impressed by it. Because here, what we got with Magical Parade was basically Disney's prices go up doing reduce, reuse, recycle. And the end result was a bit sort of meh. Bit sort of oh, there you go. Sorry, I knew that was coming. Sorry. He's coming down with something. No, I'm not. Oh god. Since the 2020s, I have one of these weird days where I feel like I'm gonna come down with a cold, and then the neck can do a lot of sniffling and that, which you probably just saw. And then the next day I'm like, oh fine. So I can't carry on. Right. It was basically reuse, reduce, reuse, recycle. So you did have new floats. The beginning and the end float were new. Everything else just was it was just the same. Yeah, because they reused a lot of Once Upon a Dream Parade floats, but pretty much all bar the beginning float and the end float were reused, and it just did not work, because what made Once Upon a Dream Parade work was how, in terms of the music. Yes, yeah. Yeah, because in Once Upon a Dream Parade, the soundtrack incorporated well with Just Like We Dreamed It, whereas so each float had its own style of music. Here in Magic on Parade, you had just basically the Alberta theme tune played on constantly all the way through. Now, for a 25-minute parade, that's it's just oh, please not this again. But that happened with 5 years later. That happened with Stars Parade. Yeah, but the difference between Magical Parade and Stars Parade is the anniversary theme tune for the 25th was better than the 20th, so that was more doable. Okay, that was more doable. Plus, they did incorporate some of the music into it, whereas this was just the theme song. So, yeah, that the whole way through the whole parade. And what was worse is when it got to the end of the song, you had this it's like a and you would have to hold that until the music started again. Yep. So sorry. Sorry. It was weird. Yeah, it was weird. It was like a sort of awkward part. Yeah, dude. So you were busy doing a sort of action. Literally, you'd have to hold that current position you're in until the music restarted again. It just gave a really, really awkward pause. It was just, you could just tell this just did not now. Were there any of can you remember which floats were reused for Once Upon a Dream? Yeah. Oh, now he's putting me on the spot. Test your knowledge. The Alice in Wonderland float was reused, which of course doubles for. Oh god, this is really testing my knowledge. This is really testing my knowledge, which I believe. Yeah, which on the back, which the back of that is of course 100 Acres Wood with the Pooh and the gang. That was reused. The Pinocchio Mary Poppins float that was reused. So I think so the front bit is sort of Pinocchio, back half is Mary Poppins. Peter Pan's float was reused, and the princess characters were reused. Alright, then also you had a new float for the beginning and a new float for the end. Wow, you really tested my knowledge there. Really tested my knowledge there. There. Oh dear. Yeah. It was just not a great day for a float, and of course, no Pluto. I was wondering when we were going to come to this. Well, Pluto is my favourite character, and right about that time, it would start getting hard to spot characters. Yeah, and he wasn't in it, and I was like really ticked off by that. Because I loved it. I loved Pluto. It was just so horrible. To not having any praise. Because all the rest of the Essential Six were, but he wasn't. It was just so horrible to see. Because like, where is my Pluto? Where is he? He should be on this parade. He's not on the float. Surely walking in front of it. But that was really hard. Those were 5 very long and painful years of no Pluto on the parade. We'll talk more about we did the 25th. Yes. The Airbus theme song isn't as memorable as some of the others. So like Just Like You Dreamed It, like Lost in the Magic, like A Monkey See You Mean, I think it's going to be... Yeah, I think that's going to be quite it too. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. The problem with Magic Everywhere is it was just too themed for this anniversary. That for me is the difference between the other anniversary songs. They are not... Yes, they've been written in time for the anniversary. They don't really hint the anniversary in it, whereas Magic Everywhere did, particularly in the lyrics. So let me try and find it. So it's 20 years of joy and laughter, memories you'll keep long after. Carrying all the magic everywhere. Yeah, you go. Yeah, you know your theme park knowledge. Yeah, so they actually had it here in the in the lyrics. So 20 years of dreams that to come true, magic everywhere, and home from every corner of the world to feel the magic that is real. And then I think it comes again. Celebrate with a joy and laughter, memories you'll keep long after. Disneyland, a place where joy lies Yeah. Doesn't work. It's only too generic for the anniversary. It doesn't. So it's not for his anniversary, and it's just. It just didn't really have the same feel, the same that made the others so iconic in a way. But yeah. I feel like I'm going to come again. It's going to happen again. Don't know what's the matter with me today. It's like I say, I have these days now where literally I could literally, without knowing, come down with sort of sniffles, and then the next, be kind of fine. If only that happened during my teens. Because in my teens, I was dreadful, kept being ill all the time. It was just like just a simple cold. I remember still having to go to school. I know. High school was not as easy as primary school was. Well, that would change now after what we've been through the last 2 years. Oh, you can never know. Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of that song. No, I don't think it works as an anniversary song at all. Well, it works as an anniversary song for an anniversary, just not work to be an anniversary song to be talked about for years to come. Not the others. No. Right, meet Mickey Mouse. Yes, so a lot of people like me will remember in their first few years of visiting Paris. Trying to get to meet you was bloody damn hard. Was bloody damn hard. I think it took me 2 years after my first visit to finally get to see you. It's bloody damn hard. What's the old saying? It all started with a mouse. Well, how come it's so hard to bloody go and find him? It's just a great photo, that's all it is. Come here, kids. Yep. So for you to have your own meet and greet location was absolutely stunning, and I actually love the bird as a whole, because we did this, you and me. Yes, we've still got the photo. We've still got the photo. I point with all my others. When I was a little kid, we still got the photo because in our anniversary trip, we planned, right, we're going to go and find it, we're going to go and do it. The building outside is lovely because it looks like a proper theatre. It's pretty, and on the walls, they've got those posters from very short. Oh, that's just so lovely. It looks like a proper theatre. And going inside, it feels like it feels like you're in a theatre and you're going backstage, like you're going into the actors' dressing rooms to go and meet them. It's absolutely gorgeous and stunning. However, I do feel at the time they missed a trick by only doing you. Yeah. Because I thought since COVID, they turned it into, for the COVID period, they turned it into a selfie spot. And they didn't just have you, they also had some others as well, members of Sensational as well. Yeah, they had the whole of Sensational as well. So it's you and 2 members of Sensational 6. I would have loved it if that's how you did it back in 2012. Yeah, because the whole Sensational 6 is so popular. Yeah, and you could sort of rotate it, so like every couple of hours you change it so you might meet this one, meet that character. Yeah, it would work brilliantly. Sadly, it has now gone back to being just you. I know. But it is absolutely gorgeous, really stunning. It is beautiful. And finally, you've got a place in the park. Because all the resorts should have a place where you can go and meet me. Yes. Because you're very hard to find. 2 years it took. 2 years. Since my first visit. Yeah, you are quite hard to find. So, the fact that we in Paris can say, well, we've now got, if you've had it hard to find, go and meet Mickey, just go to the meet Mickey Mouse in Fantasyland. Yeah, guaranteed. You've got to wait in a very long queue. Yeah, because it's popular. It really is popular, yeah. But the deck, the building itself, I absolutely love it. I love everything that went into that. It's absolutely beautiful. Every single time you go is absolutely gorgeous. Right, and lastly, Disney Dreams. Oh my god. This, as I've talked about in previous episodes, Disneyland and me, was a game changer. And I think we need to do an opinion village on this. Yes! I think we'll do one in detail. So you come on, we'll get the resort on. Yeah, do something more. But we'll just tell you quickly. For Disney Dreams, we would only ever really stay in the park for as long as we felt we wanted to. So as soon as we had enough, we just went back to the hotel and that was it. Valentine's Disney Village, but that was it. Disney Dreams comes, and that for me changed the game, because now we spend all day in the park until it's time for the show. Right, absolutely brilliant. And the amount of work that went into that is absolutely brilliant, because that's something you'd expect to see in the American parks. Yeah, it's definitely something that Florida and Anaheim are both capable of. And that's something you would look at and think, well, you could only dream of that coming to Paris. Yeah, that would have been something you could have only have dreamed of. Then here we go, 20th anniversary, and we get something that just did not seem possible at all. No, it was absolutely stunning, and it changed the game. Yeah, it, like you said at the beginning of the show, before you went all sneezy on us. My bad. Okay. It helped. It still it helped to change the game in terms of this is now what Paris can do. Yeah, because I know we were being capable of putting on theatre shows and all that and doing shows outside the castle, but here we go. We're changing the game. Yeah, we are now changing the game, and we're now able to actually do something on the castle. Yes, so it's almost like you're projecting something onto your bedroom wall. That's what it would be. Right, maybe that could be something for the future, wouldn't it? We could do protection on our bedroom walls. That's what I'd love to have, wouldn't it? Would it be better? Well, since we've been redecorated, we've just not got round to putting our posters back up. That's what it is. But we'll get to it eventually. Well, you wouldn't be able to tell it's been redecorated, it's just the same colours, but they're my colours. They are your colours. They are my colours, red and yellow. They are my colours. Yeah. But this was changed as they bring the different elements that went in as well. You know, using the wall projections, had fireworks, had music. It was absolutely brilliant. And what was quite brilliant was how they were able to mix it around. They were able to change it, so they were able to add in new scenes and take out scenes, and even put in temporary scenes to fit the current the time. Yeah, and they even of course did their own Christmas version, which was brilliant. So that Christmas period between the month of January, you could do it. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. And the story that goes with it too is absolutely brilliant. And I think that for me is what sort of helps it. To have this story. Because in the American park, they don't do a story. No, it's, I've watched from, different fireworks, it's just different. Yeah, so 1 minute you could be in American fireworks show, you could have, 1 minute you could have something seen from Lion King, the next you could be Finding Nemo, then it could be Little Mermaid, then go to Dystopia. Each is a mumble jumble. No. Here, with Disney Dreams, it was a showstopper. Yeah. And there was a story to it, and you had to follow that story along, and it was absolutely brilliant. Yeah. And of course, the big showstopper was the star. That star is so iconic, isn't it just? And closely with Disney Dreams, you have to, if you wanted to get a good seat, you had to go and find somewhere, stake your ground, and just sit there for about 2 hours, which we did each night. And with about 5 minutes to go, you'd always see the star coming out. Even though it wasn't lit yet, you could tell it was coming out, and that's when you could tell the show's about to start. And it's absolutely brilliant, and that star is absolutely gorgeous. You can't miss it. So if you were somehow all the way back in Main Street, USA, you would not be able to miss that star. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. That for me is the highlight of the whole thing, the whole shebang. That for me is the highlight. Yeah, it's got all these great other technology and sounds and projects that go into it, but for me, that star is the highlight. That is the highlight for me as a whole. It is absolutely that is just amazing. I know, and it's absolutely brilliant because this was basically us getting to make a statement and say, right, we can do this as well. Yes, it's not just America that could do projections. We can do it too. Now in America, they'll just give you we'll do just like a water projection show. So what the colour. We're gonna go one further than that. Well, because we don't have a lake yet. No. At the time of the 12th anniversary, we did not have a lake, and there was no sort of inkling of the possibility of having a lake. No, it's only been the last 4 years that we are now confirmed to going to be having a lake. So in about a few years' time, we probably could get our own version of watercolour. Yeah, but yeah. So they thought, what can we do instead? Hang on, let's do the castle, and it works. Yeah, it works. You think at first, oh my god, how are they going to do this on the castle? Yeah, or the so iconic. You think, how did it work? And then you watch it all come together, and you are left absolutely mesmerised, and you just go, again. And again, it's just you just like, well, actually, again, literally, when you watch the review, you just literally watch that, you just want to go, I want to watch that again. Absolutely amazing. And I think you could have maybe given that a bit longer. Yes, because it got the typical parade lifespan. 5 years. 5 years. Yeah. Dear oh dear. Could have got longer. Yeah. Can I ask you very, very quickly, because we're coming to the end, which Birds of Dreams do you prefer? I prefer the original. Yeah, I prefer the original. 2013 version is good, but I do prefer the original. That, for me, is what I prefer the most. So many memories. I know, we're going to continue them, because the next time we're going to do the 25th anniversary. We are indeed. Thank you so much for joining us today, folks. If you've loved the show, then do click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button. That way you'll never miss a single moment when you contact King Bastards of Disneyland and me. Until next time, all that's left for us to say is Mercy Drugger, just contact attack. Au revoir!